Welcome, everyone, to another edition of the First Family of Las Vegas's Daily Free Winner Show, brought to you by your one-stop betting shop, the best website on the planet, SportsMemo. Now, guys, as you can obviously see, I am solo today. Dionne finally wised up. She's hitting me with divorce paper. No, I'm just kidding. She's not here. Unfortunately, she's not feeling very well. So if everybody out there can maybe say a quick prayer and send some positive vibes, we would really appreciate that. Let's see how good I am working unsupervised. I know that Jesse and I was talking before the show, and he actually made it an out price that I would offend at least half of you or say something off-putting. He said it's a 1 to 20, which means you got to put up 20 bucks to win a dollar, 200 to win 10, or 2,000 to win 100. And I told him I still wouldn't bet it. With Dan and I running very hot in college hoops, we have a huge discount for everyone at SportsMemo. The rest of college basketball straight through the final seconds of the title game for just $49, guys. Guys, I'm going to tell you, there's 7 games. After today, there are 7 games remaining between NCAA and IT. And I'm pretty sure she and I will have something on both. Comes to $7 a game. And I'm going to tell you this, I will have at least 1, possibly 2 games a month or a game of the year. So that'll pay for itself in no time also. Baseball is just around the corner, sports fans. I'm telling you right now, as a multi-time as a multi-time baseball handicapping champ, I'm not feeling well either. By the way, guys, I woke up this morning. Allergy season is in Vegas. You can hear it in my voice. I woke up. Did you guys see Rocky 2? Rocky 2, when Sylvester Stallone wakes up in the hospital, you couldn't even see my eyes at all. I was puffy out here. I had one of those cold masks on. Dionne said I should do the show with a cold mask and I should call myself Superhero Joe. But let me keep going. I couldn't. My eyes look pretty bad today, I'll be honest with you. And the allergies have affected my voice. So both Dionne and I cannot talk. I don't know who's getting a bigger day off, her or me, because I don't have to hear her and she doesn't have to hear me too well. But guys, with baseball just around the corner for a limited time, anybody goes over to Sports Memo, $6.99 the entire season. Myself, Dan, any of the great cappers over at Sports Memo. And guys, today is Monday. Happy Monday. But tomorrow, $2 Tuesday. Tuesdays aren't just for tacos anymore. Sports Memos put a change to all that. Tomorrow's featured cappers, Kevin Thomas, you capper, Cajun Sports, any one of them for $2 on a big play, or all 3 of them for $5, guys. That's just amazing. Make sure you go check that out. We'll be hyping that tomorrow again. Today's panel, we have a very special Monday panel. We've got Mr. Jesse Schule and Mr. Pavlos Laguretos. I love his name. I love the people. Happy Monday, gentlemen.
Good morning, Joe.
I know the show isn't as good looking as it normally is because Dionne's not here. But I'll be honest with you, she's the loud one out of the 2 of us. So it's okay. You don't have to adjust. You don't have to adjust your volume anymore, guys. I'm just kidding. I do. It's not the same without her. She's down the hall. She's not feeling very, very well. Unfortunately, she was hit with something other than allergies that I got hit with. She started feeling it Saturday. Sunday, she got a little worse, and today she's really not feeling well. Not COVID, so thank God for that. But I can tell you, she is hit with some sort of a bug. She's achy, so she probably has a flu. But she's down the hall. She's probably going to watch this later, so I have time to tape it, leave the house, so when she watches it, I won't be in punching range. But, guys, happy Monday. I'm glad to be kicking off the week with 2 of my favorite people in the world. How was your weekends, guys?
Really good.
I had just a couple of plays. I think my curse is broken. I won a 5% yesterday and 2% complimentary bet in that match. So, yeah, it's looking great. I'm super excited for this week of soccer plays.
That is great. We're going to go right into it, sports fans, with free winners. Jesse, red hot all over the board, all over the leaderboards over at Sports Memo. We're going to go to Jesse's free play, guys. If I can put Pavlos backstage. Pavlos, you won't be alone. I'm going backstage with you. Jesse, take it away, my friend.
Well, Monday night, I'm looking at the Edmonton Oilers, -1.5, -145. They're a big favorite, and they're coming off of a loss. It's not just any loss. They lost to the rivals Calgary in the Battle of Alberta by a score of 9-5. That's right. They gave up 9 goals. And that's the kind of loss that leaves a bit of a sting and a stench that you want to get away from. And I think they're going to take it out on a really struggling Arizona team tonight. They host Arizona. Arizona is playing the second game of a back-to-back. They lost to Winnipeg last night. Arizona is the last place team in the Central Division. They've lost 5 straight games. 4 of those losses came by 2+ goals. The Coyotes are also not just playing a back-to-back situation, it's also a third game in 4 nights situation. They are 4-12 against the spread in their last 16 in a third game in 4 night situation. I'm taking Edmonton to win this game in a blowout. My projected final score is 5-1 for the Oilers.
There you go. Jesse the Body Schule, who's all over the Sports Memo leaderboards, is saying take Edmonton minus the goal and a half. It is a winner. He's made a believer out of me. I know he's made a believer out of you. I want to bring Jesse on to tell you why you need to over the Sports Memo. Take advantage of these great discounts we've got going on. Jesse, if you will.
Well, it's all positive on my end, Joe. 7-1 this weekend, 3-0 Friday, 3-0 Saturday. I had to settle for 1-1 on Sunday. I'm 17-4 overall in the NCAA tournament. The only thing negative I have to say is why do we got to wait till next week to bet on the Final Four? I wish that was coming in a couple days, but I've already got to play up on the on one of the games, so come see me. Take advantage of the discounts.
Jesse Schule running hot. Multiple sports use some of those discounts. He's already got at least one play up for the Final Four, which, as you know, takes place over the weekend. Guys, use those discounts. Jesse's all over the leaderboard. We're going to go from one leaderboard fixture to another. He might be the best-looking guy on today's panel. I know he rivals Jesse. I don't know about me. I'm the last. With this panel, I'm like the third best-looking guy. Let's bring him on to tell you what he's got going on for you on the free play. He is the Greek god of soccer, Pavlos Laguretos. Pavlos, there you go, buddy.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the over 2.5 in the Bolivia versus Brazil match. This is actually a match for the World Cup qualifiers. It's actually an indifferent match because Brazil have already qualified as top seed of the group, while Bolivia have been eliminated. They're sitting next to last. Bolivia haven't been very good in these qualifiers. However, at home they've been really, really exciting to see. They have the second best home offense, second only to Brazil, which is very odd because there's Argentina, Ecuador, Uruguay, Chile, Colombia, very strong teams. But somehow Bolivia have scored in all home matches so far, 17 goals in 8 matches. And I believe this is a match where we'll see a lot of goals because there's no reason not to. Brazil, not so fond of the overs, just 6-11 to the over 2.5 and just 2-6 to the over 2.5 goals on the road. But we've seen in the last couple of matches where they have already, captured the top seed of the group, that they've been playing much more openly. They recently destroyed Chile by 4-0 a couple of days ago, and then prior to that, they also beat Paraguay by 4-0. So they've been engaged in a couple of open matches now that they're simply not afraid of losing the top spot. And Bolivia, this is their last match of this qualification phase. Of course, they're eliminated, but they want to see off the home crowd with a good performance. And of course, they scored in all home matches. They're 6-0 to the over in their last 6. So each of the last 6 matches all went to the over 2.5 goals. They're leading actually this group with 14-3 to the over 2.5 goals with an average of 3.4 goals per match. So this is just really high numbers. So even Brazil, there is a slight possibility they're going to use their reserves, maybe give the starters a breather. But even if they do use reserves, they have a severely stacked bench, and they can score 3 goals on their own. But I do expect Bolivia to get on the board here, so I'm taking the over 2.5 goals. I think this is a gift at minus 125.
There you go. Sports fan, the Greek god of soccer, Pavlos Laguretos, says take over Bolivia, Brazil. He likes it a lot because he's doing some great work over at Sports Memo. I know he's got some other special things he'd like to tell you about and why you need to go over to Sports Memo and use some of those discounts today. Pavlos, please, if you will.
Yes, I have a 5-unit top bet in these qualifiers. Of course, there's probably going to be another 5 bet on Wednesday. There's the final matches, and they're deciding who goes to the World Cup and who doesn't. So I think I've got some good angles in there. So head over at my page at Sports Memo, and there's going to be free plays and a couple of 5-unit top bets.
There you go. Sports fans, while we bring Jesse back, guys, I just wanted to ask Pavlos. Pavlos prior to the show. Now, I did not get a chance. Dionne did not feel good. I wasn't feeling good this weekend. For those of you out there on the lighter side of sports, can you tell everybody, Jesse mentioned something about something funny that happened with the Italian soccer club, that they did something after their match. Can you tell everybody about that, please?
Jesse should say that. I didn't see that, but it makes sense. Jesse, you want to take that?
Jesse, what happened? Can you tell everybody?
Well, we're not being very kind to Pavlos because he had the free pick on Italy, and actually was setting up quite nicely exactly how he had laid it out. A very low-scoring match, except for the one glitch was Italy conceded the one goal instead of scoring the one goal. So they were eliminated from World Cup competition, and the meme going around the internet was 3 Italian football players standing next to a broken World Cup trophy going, "Hey!"
That's great, guys. That's pretty funny, actually. Guys, will you stick around for a few minutes while I do my free play?
Of course.
Sure.
And trust me, I'm still unsupervised, so the odds are that I'm going to say something offensive. It's pretty good. So if you want to get your bets in now, guys, even though it's 1-20, I'd lay it. Please, I'd lay it. Sports fans, Jesse and Pavlos will be back in just a minute. Now, guys, I want to tell you the best big game hunter on the planet will get you paid again today to start off your week right. I have my TBC game of the month. It doesn't have to be the NCAA or the NIT tournaments to make you money. That's right. I have a huge winner in the basketball classic between Coastal Carolina, South Alabama. Guys, I just want you to know, I think this game is going to get uglier. It's going to be it's going to be one-sided, I'm going to tell you that. And it's going to be so one-sided, it's going to get uglier than Will Smith smacking Chris Rock last night at the Oscars. Did anybody see that? Jesse Pavlos, we're going to bring you back on. We got to talk about Will Smith actually smacking Chris Rock at the Oscars last night, defending, of all people, Jada Pinkett Smith, who, let's face it, has the worst reputation in the world for everything. And Chris Rock got smacked for talking about Jada Pinkett's movie, G.I. Jane 2. Will Smith laughed at it and then looked at his wife because she gave him a look. He went up on stage, smacked him, and then cursed at him off stage while he was in the audience, guys. It was ridiculous. Poor Chris Rock. He took a beating in front of 40 million people. But anyway, guys, I have isolated something in this game, in this TBC game, that I feel will get ugly. It is going to be one-sided. My TBC game of the month, my games of the month / games of the year in college basketball on a 7-1 run. Get paid. The last 7 days, college basketball, I'm number 1 on SportsMemo, 70% at 7-3, plus 2,160. Guys, this is a perfect situation to take advantage of that $49 discount for the rest of my NCAA. There are 7 games remaining. I will have plays on each, including at least 1 or 2 games of the month, maybe even a game of the year. That comes to just $7 a game. And as a multi-time baseball handicapping champion, this is going to be my best season ever. Take advantage of that $6.99 discount, guys. Now, far as today's free play, I really like this game. It almost made it to a premium play, guys. As far as today's free window, let's go to the other game of the TBC where Southern Utah travels to the lovely city of Fresno. I don't know if you guys have ever been to Fresno. The lovely city of Fresno, California, to face Fresno State. I'm going to go no for them. This game almost made it to a premium play, guys. My friends, looking at these two teams, Southern Utah finished second in the Big Sky with a conference mark of 14-6 en route to an overall record of 23-11. Fresno State, they were just 8-9 in conference play, but did have an impressive 21-13 overall mark. The Thunderbirds, despite playing without their top scorer, Tevion Jones, have won and covered their last 3 outings. He is still sidelined here and I wouldn't overthink this, my friends. Don't overthink it. Don't listen to what sports writers or the analysts are saying. Guys, they won the last 3 against some very good opposition without him. This is a team loaded with playmakers. They average over 78.8 a game behind solid play from both starters and their bench. They're very deep, guys. Their starters can get good rest during the game because they have a really solid bench. They own the number 3 ranked, Bulldogs. I'll give them some credit. You know, they have a very good defense. They rank number 3 in the nation. And in their conference play, to be honest with you, they do face better conference opponents on a regular basis than does Southern Utah. However, there's always a however. And if Dan was here, I'd say but, because you know I like a very big but. Told you my eyes look bad. They have failed to cover 4 straight in 12 of their last 17. My friends, dealing with 7-foot forward Orlando Robinson would give any opponent a tall task, no pun intended. However, after him, no one else on the Fresno State squad poses any real threats offensively. During the regular season, they had one other double-digit scorers. He was like 10.3 or 10.5 a game. Right now in the postseason, no other of their players is averaging double digits. They just can't compete offensively with the explosive offense of Southern Utah. Guys, here's some ATS numbers for you. The Thunderbirds 4-1 the last 5 games played on the road. 4-0 the last 4 games played versus teams with a winning record. 5-1 the last 6 games played overall. The Bulldogs 0-7 the last 7 games played at home. 0-6 the last 6 games played at home as a home favorite. 2-9 the last 11 versus teams with a winning record. Guys, they get overvalued a lot by the odds makers, this team, and they're getting overvalued again. I like this other Southern Utah team. I actually like them on the money line, but I'll take +7 to err on the side of caution. As I said, my other game, it's going to be one team's going to bitch slap the other one, like Will Smith bitch slapped Chris Rock. Make sure to get that discount. Sports fans, we're going to bring Jesse and Pavlos back on. Guys, did you guys catch the Oscars last night?
No,
I
but
don't
did
watch
see
the
video.
Oscars show.
Did you see the new show Chris Rock doing his normal funny monologue, which, by the way, as rich as Will Smith is, Chris Rock can buy and sell him. The guy can, but don't listen to what like they say on the internet, how much Chris Rock can buy and sell him. So Chris Rock was doing his usual jokes, and he said, yeah, congratulations to Will Smith. He's being nominated for an Oscar. And then he made a joke about Javier Bardem and Penelope Cruz, who are a couple, and they're both up for Best Actor. He said, I feel bad for Javier Bardem because no matter what happens to him, if his wife doesn't win, he's a loser because she's got to put up with him. And then he said, by the way, Jada Pinkett, we're really looking forward to G.I. Jane 2. Her first movie was a flop. If she wasn't married to Will Smith, she wouldn't get an award. So all of a sudden, Will Smith comes up on stage, right through him, and I'm talking smacked him. Will Smith walked away. Chris Rock didn't know if it was real. And then he sat down, and like a few seconds later, he said, keep my wife's name out of your effing mouth. And he didn't believe it. He said effing, the whole word. So Chris Rock's face went. So I just got bit. He said, I just got bitch. He didn't say bitch slap. He said, I just got bitch slapped on TV by Will Smith. Everybody laughed. But I give Chris Rock a lot of credit. I got to tell you, if he came at me unscripted, he was Will Smith, I would probably have to take the slap because I would think it's a joke. And then when he walked away and cursed, I would have walked off stage and whooped his ass. I'll tell you that. I give Chris Rock a little bit of credit because he showed a lot more class than Will Smith. I will tell you that. But apparently, this thing that he's been, listen, Jada Pinkett Smith has had affairs the whole marriage. It's so I know this is a sports show, but I've got to tell you, man, apparently he didn't like, that was just waiting to happen because he didn't like what Chris Rock was saying about his wife, but anyway, I've got to tell you, it's just crazy stuff. Other than that I went off on my rant. See, if Dionne was here, she'd be poking me going, stop, end it.
I think it was fake, Joe. I think it was fake. I mean, it's a couple of actors in a setting where they award actors for being good actors. So I think it was
I would say that too, but afterwards he went off on another rant that apparently Denzel Washington, Tyler Perry, and someone else had to get in between them. So it had to be calmed down. Okay. I don't know. So I could tell you this. What are you going to do? In any case, sports fans, before I run down the free games, a couple of things I'd like to go over with you. Dan and I are running very hot in college hoops. We have a huge discount for everyone over at SportsMemo. The rest of college basketball straight through the final seconds of the title game, just $49. And guys, baseball's around the corner. $6.99 any capper on the site for baseball. I love you to use me or Dan or Jesse. I don't know if Pavlos does baseball, but guys, he doesn't do baseball. But I'll tell you what, follow him in soccer. He's the best I've ever seen. But guys, this discount is only for a limited time. And also tomorrow is $2 Tuesday. You've got Kevin Thomas, UCAP, Cajun Sports. Be sure to get all three of them for $5. Before we run down the plays, guys, any closing thoughts, Jesse?
I think the Oscars, I think Pavlos was right about the Oscars. It was scripted, and it's the only way they can get people to watch the Oscars.
Yeah, true.
Is that right?
I would love to see Will Smith try to slap The Rock, not Chris Rock. That would have been nice.
You would see
Yeah,
what?
the wrong rock. He was slapping the wrong rock, wasn't he?
The wrong
Oh
rock.
yeah, right. He knows who he pulled that on. Chris Rock. What does he weigh? About $140 soaking wet. Come on. Oh my God. Hey, I would like to see him pull that stuff on me. I'll tell you what.
Same.
I would have hit him so hard, I would have knocked him back into the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Trust me. Also,
I'd pay to see that, actually.
Yeah, I would see that. I would welcome it. Any guy that plays, let me tell you something. They brought him into play, one of the most graceful fighters of all time. Every time he threw a punch looking like Muhammad Ali, I wanted to win. So I'm an ex-fighter. Man, I won the gloves 3 times. I'll tell you what. And I lie and I say I'm 5'8". I didn't fight guys that were 6'6", 6'7". I'll tell you what, man. They brought him. Watching him throw a punch was like a monkey doing a football. It was ugly to watch. Anyway, that's my rant on Chris Rock. By the way, guys, Dionne wanted me to tell everybody she threw a note at me. She hit me. She said she wanted everybody to know she has a 5-unit TBC moneymaker for only $9 right now over SportsMemo. Get it on the leaderboard since day one. Pavlos, any other closing thoughts?
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
It's good.
I kind of sucked the air out of the room, even though you're 6,000 miles away, didn't I? Now, guys,
No,
our
fine.
free plays today. Jesse, take it away.
Edmonton Oilers minus 1.5 goals. They're going to win by a score of 5-1. You heard it here first.
Nice.
There you go. I love it. Jesse says 5-1 Edmonton. Lay him on the puck line. Pavlos, please.
I'm taking the over 2.5 goals at the Brazil at Bolivia match.
I love him, guys. He's the Greek god of soccer. I'm telling you. Plus, we could nickname him Adonis. He's so darn good looking. I had Southern Utah +7. It's a winner. Guys, real quick. We would love it if you went to the SportsMemo YouTube page. Follow it, like it. Tons of great content. I'm going to start doing a baseball show Monday to Friday. You're going to see some of your favorite Kappas that you see on this show. Double up each day. We're going to do a daily baseball show. My good friend John Ryan, who was on the show on Friday, I was really honored to have him on. He does a lot of content. He's got a ton of content over there also. Like and follow the SportsMemo Twitter page. All the greatest cappers in the world are in one place. They're at SportsMemo. They put up tons of free stuff. You get trends and you get streaks. You get futures. You get great stories. Also, follow Jesse Schule at Jesse Schule. Follow Pavlos at Paulie_WT. Follow my wife at First Lady of Vegas. Follow me at Joe D'Amico Wins. Guys, it's about that time to close out this show. My friends, tune in every day this week for special guests and a ton of free winners. On behalf of Jesse, Pavlos, my wife who could not be here today, and Positive Thoughts, we appreciate it. And SportsMemo, this is Joe D'Amico. Everybody out there, good luck. Have a winning day.